Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were just in the dungeons here. I went back in time and actually freed Yaniel myself instead of having Sela do it.
I finished here.
I forgot we needed to free her first. We do the evil option for her later on, or evil or neutral option for her later on. But you actually do free her first. So if you're following along to get the legendary... not legendary end, but the ascendant end, make sure you actually go free her. It's not ultra important, but it is sort of important. So yeah, just make sure that happens. And then other than that, continue on with your day. There is a babao over there. We kind of don't want to fight it yet, so let's go somewhere else. I hear glowy things in here. There's definitely a glowy in here. Oh, there's no... oh, right. Right. I remember this. This is a bunch of knowledge checks, I believe.
A success worthy
The
of
pain and fear of the people who died here are powering an evil magic which fills the citadel with whispers of madness. Fervent whispering is concentrated around the stone. A multitude of voices whisper prayers to several gods at once, both the perished and the living. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Pray with us, it reads. This one is the same sort of thing. Fervent whispering is concentrated around the stone. A multitude of voices speak several ancient languages at once. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Talk to us, it reads. Fervent whispering is concentrated around the stone. A multitude of voices whisper spells of dispel and banishment magic, pronouncing them erratically, halting and then trying again. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Repeat after us. So we've knowledge, religion, knowledge arcana, and then world, I think? Yeah. Religion, world, arcana. So we're gonna save and try them.
A failure is just...
Unfortunately, if you fail, specters appear, so we really don't want that to happen. We're gonna save scum this until it works. I don't want to be fighting specters. They don't give us any experience for this fight, because I don't think they count as anything, and they also do level drains, and I don't want to death ward up a bunch of people.
A success worthy of
Alright, one is done. 90 experience.
It went splendidly.
90 experience. And the last one should be pretty easy.
This experiment
And of course it was the one I failed. We'll kill one specter and see if we get experience. I am kind of curious.
The inheritor, guide my
It is a corpulent specter. There's two of them actually, but whatever. We're not going to actually... unless we get a bunch of experience for this, the level drain is not worth it. So let's just see if we get any experience for killing this thing.
I will resist.
Of course we actually have to kill it first, which is not as easy as you would think. Right, you can't move. Alright. No experience for killing the corpulent specters, so that's just good to know. I thought the Arcana check would be the easiest one. It was the lowest DC, and we have pretty good Arcana checks on Nenio. Like in the high teens, at least. And by that I mean 21, which means she only needs to roll a 4 or above. And there we go. Whispers of Madness now should be gone. Got a bunch of extra experience. And we won't be subject to any more ability drains from resting or flubbing rolls, so that's a plus. There's also the Bastard Sword of Hope here, which is a really good Bastard Sword. It really is. If you are using Bastard Swords, I highly recommend using that one. It's great. We're not going to use the anti-corruption thing.
I will resist.
Well, I wasn't expecting a Minotaur to be right around the corner, but here we are. Study target and smite good. Okay. 0 damage. Ugh. Oh no, that was a messed up movement. That's okay, I think. How's your will save? Really bad. Don't attack. We're gonna delay everyone till right after our main character. Well, I mean everyone that does combat spells. You could not do anything.
Did I mess up again?
He doesn't get a turn, so let's just kill him off. I think we should be fine to kill him.
So it comes to this.
He's prone and also freebooter baned.
Watch out for trouble.
Everyone just failed a perception check. Who just walked past it, and where was it?
I sense
Oh, it was a trap.
something.
Okay. I guess some people got too close to the trap.
I finished here. Is there more?
Alrighty.
Keep your calm.
What do I want to do next? I think I want to move towards Staunton's brother, which is... I don't remember where, honestly. This place is quite large, and it's hard to remember where everything is. I do want to upgrade Radiance, though. It's kind of important.
I found.
Oh, this is an annoying fight. Let's not do this part yet.
Success.
I just remembered exactly where we are for this particular encounter. It's a bad one. It's one of those ones that makes you kind of like shake your head in deep, horrible annoyance.
Guide.
This might be Staunton's brother? No, that's a lot of shears. Let's back up. It's time for some heroisms. Alright, that should be fine, I think. We'll get a quick displacement. Do you need it? There might be a trap here. I'm not entirely sure.
Does anyone require
I wouldn't hold it against the devs to put a trap there.
Stop this war. There's no hope. Only
I'm always
us.
open to
The
ideas.
gods have abandoned.
What was I
Automatic.
saying?
Never stop learning.
Wanna play together? I won't let you hurt my friend.
No perception checks, so maybe there's no trap there.
Did I mess up again?
You're fine. You did not mess up, Sela. You're okay.
Desna, guide my hand.
I wonder what this first turn order is gonna look like. It's gonna look like so many goddamn Babao and a Nabasu. Oh, this is the worst. Our fort save worked. Our main character took some damage, though. Everyone's held, which is really annoying and bad. Kinda wish I was enlarged now.
You've made no choice.
For that extra range. Innovation did hit a mirror image, which is nice. Alright, let's get some haste, because I think we actually do kind of need it here. Stop dispelling me! I just got that haste.
I shall survive this ordeal. No fear.
Is haste still? I thought we got dispelled for our haste. What did we get dispelled from then? Oh, displace. Oh, he failed to dispel. Okay, never mind. We're good. There is a Nabasu, though. That is less than ideal. I'm glad those innovations are missing, but we desperately need to actually, you know, get a heal going at some point. Oh, awful. Did we lose our spells that time? We lost displacement at the very least. I can see that it's gone.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Nabasu is half dead. You guys gotta make your will saves, because we're gonna die otherwise. Oh, she did die. Annoying. Nobody made their hold person saves that entire time. We could have definitely used some healing from Darren, but that was not the case. Okay, we'll buff up ahead of time because we're going to need it. Which means we're going to probably lose that displacement we have on currently. But we need other spells. We can't just get by on displacement.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
I will get a death ward ×2
This war.
on these two people.
Only us. The gods have abandoned.
Just for that Navasu, which is annoying, but oh well.
Wanna play
Never
together?
stop
Trust in
learning.
yourself.
Alright, let's haste
Guess
up,
what?
Keep your wits about you.
and we'll go in.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Got some decent damage going there.
I will resist.
I guess we can just shoot one, start to get them out of the way a little. It actually did a lot of damage. A surprising amount of damage, actually. That did less damage than I had hoped, but whatever. That one's dead. We only have one left on the left-hand side, but there's definitely going to be the Babaos coming out. Here they all are. They've joined the fray. Actually, we have Molten Ore, but we can do it here. How many can we hit? 5. We missed entirely. That was awful. Alright, well. Well, that was that was way worse than last time. All of our melee people are down and out, plus Ember. Well, we do still have a Ruchelet up. I think we're all going to be dead before that point. There's actually no point in doing this. Let's just go back. We can't have both melee people out. They're just going to get murdered instantly by the Babao, and then our ranged people will be under attack, so. I hate Nabasus a lot. Actually, I just hate Mass Hold Person because it lasts a very long time. It's also a pretty high level spell. How tough is that Nabasu? Like, what level is that thing?
For an adventure.
Did we not save? Yeah, we did. Okay. We have all of our spells on. Let's go back in again.
Who defend my
Will
dream?
save's important. Which you think wouldn't be that hard for a paladin, but alas, here we are.
I will resist.
It does actually have surprisingly good burning arc, whatever you call it. That shear is dead.
Into the fray.
11 whole damage. Well, that thing died. Cool beans. Can I shoot this guy? Not for any amount of damage, so let's shoot the Babao. One of them anyways.
I'll resort to brute force.
This is going all alright. We'll see how the Enervation Mass Hold Person goes. Oh, they didn't Mass Hold Person. But why? That Burning Arc was actually really good this time, too. Alright, well, if they're not going to Mass Hold Person us, we're going to keep going.
The light. Take you.
Let's try and get this Babao out of the way. Did not work. Stop trying to dispel me, I don't like it. It's not okay. I didn't consent. That guy's dead, nice. We're gonna go straight up to the bow, or the Navasu. There's Mass Hold Person who failed. Sela and Ember failed, but that's not the worst scenario. There's still 2 Babaos alive. Darren did make his. So he can help with the, Oh, Ruchelet failed too. That's fine.
You've made your choice.
Half dead. Vampiric touch didn't get us. Good. Okay. Almost killed everything here.
You're irrelevant.
That was a misclick, but that's fine. I don't care too much. Let's heal everyone up. Mostly. Was he? Oh, I guess our main character wasn't in range. I thought Darren was a lot closer to the fight, being as he got hit by the mass old person, but oh well.
I will resist.
Tis all good. Everything's dead. Nabasu's with their hold person. Hey, let's grab some bardishes, and then we're gonna head into this room, I think. This is the forge. Okay, this fight is a little annoying, because his armor class
I'm always
is
open to ideas.
through the roof high. I don't think he hits very hard, though. Let's not go down there yet. We're gonna redo some
You're my
spells.
favorite aid.
But we are gonna have to fight him. We don't have a choice. He just attacks us no matter what. So, what do we want here? I mean, we could hope that we get a phantasmal killer on him and he dies, but his fort save, I think, is pretty
I
high.
like you.
So I don't foresee that being a thing we can do or rely on.
Are made to be
Anyways.
broken.
So, what do we have that we can use here? Let's get some aid on people. Temp HP. Get some healing. We're gonna get Sense Vitals, Displacement, Haste, and then we'll be good to go. So, Sense Vitals,
Are we ready to move out?
Displacement, and then we're gonna need Ember to do Dispels, because I think he has some buffs on himself.
Watch out for trouble.
Let's hope this works. Joran Vhane. Compared to the deplorable state the city's in, the room is remarkably clean and orderly. Its simple furnishings look solid and made to last. A man you met in Canabras is standing by the anvil. Blacksmith Joran Vhane. On seeing you, he raises his bushy gray brows in surprise. So this is who's been making all the noise around here. Well, come on in, have a seat. I could hear the ringing of your anvil from my cell. I thought the only things being forged in the demon-controlled city of Dresden would be chains and spikes for cruel torture. But the music of your forge never seemed evil to me. Thanks for your kind words. You must have good ears if you heard my forge all the way from the dungeons. And you must be that treacherous demoness Staunton was talking about. Well, nice to meet you. If paladins go over to demon side, there must be demons going over to the paladin side. Or it wouldn't be fair, would it? I remember in Canabras you said you would reforge the scabbard for radiance. I did, that's true, and that means I've done it. Joran Vhane always delivers on his word. The blacksmith opens a chest that stands near the anvil and carefully takes out a gilded scabbard. As soon as the sword is inside it, it begins to radiate warmth. The steel blade, darkened by time, becomes bright and shiny before your eyes. You see, the sword recognizes you. I don't like to brag, but this scabbard is even finer than the one I made for Yaniel. Well, a good sword needs a good scabbard, right? Use it well and remember me in your prayers. We're storming Dresden. We've nearly conquered the city. You're free. Am I? The blacksmith shakes his head and shows you his hands. See for yourself, I'm not wearing any shackles. What keeps me here is stronger than chains. It's called brotherly love, and you can't free me from it. Even Staunton himself couldn't break it no matter how hard he tried. So it turns out that I'm the one stuck here. Where my silly brother goes, I go. Is Staunton here? Where else could he be? Not in Canabras, that's for sure. The dwarf gives you a reproachful look. Of course, he's done things in the past, but the Crusaders just never cut him any slack. He tried for a decade to atone for what he did, then 2 decades, then 3, half a century, and still they treated him like dirt. So my brother lashed out. He did a bad thing, sure, but who wouldn't in his place? He's not made of stone or copper, even if he is a dwarf. That crazy eyeless hag with horns, she got into his head. Demons are like that, you know. They can tempt. Among the Crusaders, my brother was the lowest of the low, but here he commands power and respect, and he doesn't think of the cost. Huh. Joran waves his hand, clearly vexed. Until today, Yaniel was kept and tortured here. She was the hero of the First Crusades, and your friend. How could Staunton stand by and let that happen? What? The dwarf seemed stunned. We thought Yaniel was dead. My brother mourned her death as much as the fall of Dresden. She couldn't be here. My brother would have known, he would have done something. Go and talk to Yaniel if you don't believe me. Joran looks at you heavily for a while. I have to choose whether I believe you or trust everything I know and love about my brother. I'll choose the latter. Staunton wouldn't allow Yaniel to be treated cruelly, and that means you're either lying or mistaken. You may have noticed lately that your brother has changed somewhat. Befriending demons leaves its mark. I fear his personal moral standards may have dropped. If I had to be more precise, I'd say they're currently hovering somewhere around the level of the abyss. I don't believe it. Demons are bad enough, but Staunton torturing Yaniel. Listen, I know my brother. I know how low he has fallen, but that simply isn't possible. What are you doing here? What I do everywhere. I forge metal. Everyone can fight, right? Breaking, destroying. Anyone you ask, they're ready to do it. Creating things, on the other hand, that takes a little extra knack. How'd you get here? Well, you know my brother's here. You know him, Staunton. Yes, I know there's a noose waiting for him in Canaveras for treason. I told him not to get involved with that crazy woman, but when he did, or when did he ever listen to me? The horned wench promised him heaps of gold and he believed her, so he came here with her. He's some sort of military leader here, but there's no one to lead except for all sorts of vermin. And to everyone, he's a traitor worse than a Relu, but to me he's still my brother. I couldn't leave him. Bad lot that he is, I followed him, tried to talk him out of it, but that didn't work. He wouldn't listen. Now I've taken up here, working like I do. I have to go. Wait. Your cause is good and I like you, but blood is thicker than water. Of course Staunton is wholly to blame and his sentence is fair. But a brother's a brother, and I won't let you kill him. You'll have to kill me first. That's absurd. You aren't your brother. Why should you die for his crimes? If you don't understand, there's no point in explaining. You might think differently, but that's how it is. A brother is responsible for a brother, and we don't abandon each other. You want to kill one brother, you have to go through the other one. But why do we have to fight, Mr. Joran? You're so good. In the River City, I loved going to your forge in the winter to warm myself. I would sit and listen to your anvil singing its song. Ting, ting, ting. And you never chased me away. You gave me some bread sometimes, or a candy. And now you want us to kill you? Why? Sometimes good people have to kill each other. It's just our lot. Nothing we can do about it. I generously toss crust to a little beggar girl while at the same time helping my demon collaborating brother whose actions have led to the deaths of entire families. Aren't I just a bleeding heart? Darren drawls mockingly. The thought of you going to your grave wallowing in your old self-righteousness is enough to turn my stomach. I do so regret we did not kill Staunton first. I should have liked to see your reaction, Smith. Be a good sport. Die whimpering, knowing that your brother was the demon's plaything and that you were the hypocrite who helped him. You'll both make a fine feast for the worms, at least. Joran bears his weapon. Enough talk. Words can't change what happens next. Defend yourself. Oh, this is gonna suck so much. Okay. He has an enormous amount of armor. He's 41 armor flat-footed. He's got bark skin, so we can probably peel that off with a spell. He's also got magical vestments, armor, and shield. We might be able to get rid of those as well. This is gonna suck. It's gonna be really hard to do. Let's see if we can get through his whatever spell resistance he has. How much health does he have, actually? We might just be able to... He's only got 189 health. Okay, so we should be able to get through his defenses eventually. Plus we have magic missiles, so... And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have spell resistance. He does have spell... Of course he does. Everything in this freaking game has spell resistance.
Prepare yourself.
Why wouldn't he have spell resistance too? We're gonna use a bit of fun and move in.
Have to resort to brute force.
Freebooter's Bane. And... I don't think he's evil, so I don't think Smite Evil actually does anything to him. Let's try and dispel some of his magic. Freedom of movement. That was not the one I was hoping for, but oh well. More bone shakers. 11 damage. Nice.
Desna, guide my hand.
So it comes to this.
We only need what to hit? 28 versus 46, so we need 18 to hit. That is crazy high. Alright, well, not much we can do about it. Are you using the better radiance? Did it automatically equip it? Because that would be kind of cool. Oh no, she's just using a longsword +2. We could give her radiance, which is a +2 cold iron longsword, but mid-combat there's no point. Rare is going out, annoyingly. Which means we have more things to dispel off of him. Eagle Soul's gone now, but that's not going to help us get out through his armor. It's not the one I'm looking to get rid of. I really just want to get rid of his armor. Like, bark skin would be amazing to get rid of. He also hasn't hit us yet, so that's a plus. That was entirely spell resistant out. That sucked. No critical hits.
You've made your choice.
We hit him. I saw that. More dispels. More dispels. Magical vestment. There's at least like one we can... That's a good one to get rid of at least. Some people might have a slightly better chance of hitting him now. No, spell resistance. Got rid of that. Let's try with our magic missiles again. I'll take the 12 damage.
I will resist.
She doesn't just hit on 20s anymore. That's kind of nice. Now it's only 19s.
The light take you.
And do we just try for a ranged touch attack? This is a ranged touch attack, right? So close. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How do you have heal? What are you? He's a level 13 cleric, of course he is. Which means he's probably got more than one heal spell. We're out of magic missiles. We could try a phantasmal killer. It's not gonna work. Well, maybe. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Spell resistance took care of it, so nope.
Prepare yourself.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I guess we gotta keep dispelling. We failed to dispel anything from him that time. That was bad. Goodbye, horsey. You stood tall and proud until you got murdered. Let's keep trying to hit him with a ranged touch attacks, I guess. 15 isn't the worst. There we go. Critical hit. To finish him off. Good job, Berryhill. He had a Warhammer +1, breastplate +1, ring of protection +1, a tower shield, of course, and some money.
I finished here. Is there more?
How did you lockpick that so quickly? I didn't even hit the lockpick button. There's also Solemn Hour. This is, it's got Evil Bane on it. This is, Erebeth's sword, Solemn Hour. So we picked it up. Well, we're gonna use it for now. It's actually better than what we're it's even better than Radiance, to be honest. If you look at the difference between the two, like, Radiance is just a Cold Iron +2 longsword right now, which is fine. It's a good weapon. There's nothing wrong with it, but Solemn Hour is a Cold Iron Enhancement 2 longsword as well, but with Evil Outsider Bane, which makes it extremely good against demons, so we're gonna use it. We'll swap to Radiance when inevitably Erebeth gets her sword back, because we're gonna give it back to her, but, oh, right, there's that demon down here. We're gonna have to save scum out a, Phantasmal Killer. Oh, shit. Everyone get back.
There are many rooms.
Did I save?
Success.
I'm gonna resave just in case. There's definitely a Minotaur back there. Let's go loot some things. Could we maybe get level 10 before we have to deal with it? Probably not. And I don't remember which one's the right one to do. There's two things you can fight down there. I think both of them will annihilate us on this difficulty.
Never stop learning.
Alright, there's definitely a Minotaur. We'll kill him. We've already saved, so if we die, we die. I'm not overly concerned about that.
Out of my sight.
0 damage. Nice, good job.
Make your peace.
That was actually better. Don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything.
So it comes to this.
Into the fray.
It's almost dead. Its first turn was spent doing Study Target and Smite. Which is fine, because I don't think it's going to get a second turn.
Rely on me.
How come I can't loot its body? There we go. Okay. We may have to go down to core difficulty for that demon that we're going to be facing off against in a little bit here. We'll get to it eventually.
My worth.
I think this leads to the hall with the fake sword of valor.
Glad I was useful to you.
It definitely does. Okay, so we're going to go back, actually. We missed an encounter. We missed 2 encounters at least, but we missed some encounters back this way. Through this door and through here. And then we also have this encounter, which I loathe.
Keep your wits about. Time to practice.
Is it just the two babaus? If it's just two, that's not so bad. It's never only two, though.
Prepare yourself. Desna, guide my
That one died really easily. Ow. At least there wasn't a sneak attack, I guess. There's more babaus. They're coming in. Oh no. Oh, we made our saving throw.
You make your choice.
We just accidentally almost killed more babaus. Owie.
No glory without risk.
There is some cultists, an archer, and an evoker. And another babau that's coming in. Alright, let's get you in here for some flanking goodness.
Make your peace.
That actually wasn't the best situation that it could have been. You might be like, yeah, but you killed all the babaus. We didn't hit the invisible one, and I don't know where it is. It's somewhere here. I'm gonna move up, switch to my staff, and then just kind of not do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. That hurt a little, but we're fine.
The light.
Maybe there isn't a babau there. No, it definitely was. It just didn't AOO for some reason. Okay, yeah, virtually move forward. I need to start shooting this evoker.
Resist.
He's hitting us very hard. I need her to heal herself, I think. Actually, I think we should save our... Oh my god, we're running out of spells already. Heal yourself a little. Blast that one. Oh, that was awful. That was so bad. That literally, I don't think couldn't have been worse. That's gonna hurt.
Condition is irrational.
No fear! I shall survive this ordeal.
The inheritor. Guide
Not dead.
my blade.
Shoot that guy.
Self.
Now we should be fine.
I'll remove this obstacle.
A critical hit for 3 damage. Wow. That is truly a spectacular waste of a spell.
Retreat is
We're gonna die before we can get into range of this archer.
Without risk.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh my god, we are gonna die before we get into range of this archer. Do we just heal again, I guess? Seems like we're burning a lot of heals, but that's fine.
So it comes to this.
That was actually closer than it should have been. Alrighty. So we've killed all of those now. Excellent. Things are going alright. We're gonna grab this and this and this and this and this. And that. We're gonna really need to save scum out a kill eventually.
Unusual.
There's a trap here.
I finished here. Is there more?
And a lock. We'll save first.
I finished here. Is there more?
Mental flow headband. My throat's so dry today. I don't know why, but my apartment is ultra dry. It's been like cracking up my throat lately. It really kind of is annoying. Alright, well I think we're a little over half an hour. What we're gonna do in the next video, or what I might do in the next video, is memorize a bunch of phantasmal killers to start with. And then we'll go down, do the conversation-y part of the demon thing, just so you know what it says, and then what we're going to do is just save scum out a phantasmal killer, probably. We're going to... Do I want to try and do it? The demon form can't be phantasmal killer. There's 2 different sort of mini-bosses. I would call them, like, optional super bosses at this point of the game that you can try. in this area, and they're both kind of... You know what? Let's do the talking here in this video. Well, there's not really talking. I'm just going to show you guys what the encounter sort of looks like, and then we're going to
I welcome your
scum it out. So, there's going to be a bunch... Why did I use guidance?
Me
Oh.
already.
For some reason it switches you to different spell levels when you actually cast the spell. So let's go down here. We've saved. This isn't going to be our actual attempt because there's no point. We're going to die.
That is useful to you.
I found something.
So you're going to see in here that there are these conjurers. If you kill all of them before the spell goes off, or is it before the spell goes off? Anyways, if you kill them all before the spell goes off, I think, you only have to fight the main summoner, which is her. You can't really see her right now, but she's right there. Coruscina. Well, it doesn't really matter because I think it's going to go off anyways. The more spells she gets, the worse it is for us. Actually, I think she gets more powerful the more people she gets juiced up by. But if we look at her stat block, where is she? She's got to be on this list somewhere. She's not. Let's just wait for them all to sacrifice themselves. I can't remember if it's the full sacrifice that gives the demon life, or if it's just... Yeah, okay, so we can't let her get all of them, or else this demon comes out. This demon is beyond our capabilities. And I think we're stuck. It may have frozen. I'm gonna give it like another couple seconds. There we go.
We are the light. They
It's
are the
Blight Maw.
darkness.
So Blight Maw is... What is he? Level 12 Outsider, level 6 Barbarian. He has 41 armor class, True Seeing, Rage, Mirror Image, Lethal Stance, Power Attack. He has plus 34 to hit, deals 41 to 55 damage a hit, so he's always going to hit because he's got True Sight. So he doesn't give a shit about concealment. He's also got Blind Fight, I'm pretty sure. Because everything in this freaking game has Blind Fight now. And his Danger Sense. I don't actually know if he has Blind... Oh, he does. Nice True Seeing. Does he have Blind Fight? He may not... He may be the only enemy we've ever encountered that doesn't have blind fighting. Or Blind Fight. I guess so. Anyways, we can't take a hit from him, so if we don't dispel him, we just die. Also, his will save is not so good, but his reflex or his fort save is quite good, and so like the odds of us actually being able to do anything to him are very low. Do we even have a Phantasmal Killer loaded? We can try one. Let's see what his saves look like. Spell resistance took care of it anyways. But anyways, so I think we're going to try and fight the caster version. In order to get the caster version, you need a good initiative roll, and, well, basically a surprise round would be wonderful. And then you need to kill the summoners, the conjurers, before they sacrifice themselves to the god, or to the main conjurer, whatever you want to call it. What is the spell resistance on this? We need 18 to overcome his just spell resistance. Super. That's fun. Alright, I'm going to save scum this out, and I'll just show you guys the conclusion. It's just going to be a lot of Phantasmal Killers. And, I'm just going to do it every attempt. So what I'll do is I'll try and kill the conjurers. If it doesn't work and we summon the demon, I'll just try and kill the demon. But if it does work, then I'll just try and kill the main conjurer instead. And whatever ends up working, I'll show you guys at the beginning of the next video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.